Welcome to this incredible game. It is considered as one of the greatest chess games of all time. And the game was played between Lev Polgarsky and Rashid Nezhmetdinov. And Rashid made an incredible queuing sacrifice, which could have only worked if he had seen at least 10 moves ahead. So let's watch the game first, and there is some good insight for us from this game, which we could apply from this game. So, as always, we'll do that after the game. So, enjoy the game. Welcome back, guys. Now, as you can see, it's a checkmate. It's a beautiful checkmate. Actually, Lev Polgarsky resigned 2 moves ago, I think, from this position because checkmate is quite evident. It's a forced checkmate. So let's look at some key learnings that we can apply from this game. Actually, the first one is to identify between a blunder and a sacrifice. So here at this particular move, so the queen was attacked, basically. So Rashid's queen was attacked, but he played, instead of protecting the king, he just played this move. So now, how can we identify whether it's a blunder or a sacrifice, basically? So let's look at what would have happened if once this queen is taken. So Polgaski take the queen, and now what happens? So instead of going for Lev Polgaski's queen, he Rashid creates a double check, which actually creates a an incredible uh, line, an incredible force line for the king, uh, for Polgaski's king. That is Rashid create this, so the king can only move here. So and all other lines, that is this line is covered, and he cannot go back to a safe place behind his minor pieces, and this line is also covered, and he cannot take any of these pieces, because because it's a double check, so the king have to move. So once this happened, this king is quite exposed. So and all the minor pieces are behind the king, instead of the king being behind the minor pieces. So it's a really exposed king with no protection, basically. So now, which comes to the next point. So Rashid immediately attacks this exposed king, because now he can move the bishop to G7, because the king cannot go back because of the rook covering all these squares. So basically, now he moved. Now the next move come in. This is where our next point comes in. Do not take space of your own pieces, especially the king, when it's under attack. So this move actually took away this particular square from the king, which actually led to a forced checkmate. Once this move was placed, it was a forced checkmate. Otherwise, I think Ella Polkastik could have survived with a his position would be very weak, and Rashid would win anyways. But this move actually took away this space from his king. So what happened next is that he just create this forced move. So now the bishop comes in, trying for, to create to create a way out for the king, but because of this knight move, this entire diagonal is covered, and the king will have to move now. And after this, these moves happen, and it's just a forced move. So as you can see, the king only have one place to go. He couldn't go here. So the importance of this particular square is that this particular square is not covered by any other pieces. Any of the other pieces, like this, these knights cannot cover it. This rook cannot cover immediately because of this pawn here, and this is a dark bishop, basically a bishop in the which is not in a white square, basically. So that's what happened. So you should not take space of your own pieces. And the other important point is that you should defend when it's required. So one of the reasons why Polgarsky reached in this position is that when Rashid made this particular move, it's quite clear that he's going to move his pawns up and attack Lev Polgarsky's king on the king's side. So at that particular point of time, this knight move, it's actually not doing anything, basically. So he just Polgarsky, because he just gave away an important tempo. So instead of this move, Polgarsky could have done something to protect his king, maybe go for a queen exchange or something like that, which would have gave him control over either queen exchange or control over these squares. So basically, so we should defend when it's required. So this is an attacking move, which actually doesn't do anything. Yes, you might lose this pawn, but it's we should be willing to give that price. Sometimes when you are going for an attack, we should be available to sacrifice some pieces or discard some pieces, one pawn, uh, for our good attack. So these are the lessons that we need to think about when we play our games. So when somebody offers a queen or any other pieces, just make sure it's not a blunder or a sacrifice. So if it's a sacrifice, just think about what your opponent is looking to get out of those sacrifice. So sometimes it will be you'll get mated, or you might be losing more pieces than you gain, basically. So you have to think like that when you are playing chess. So I hope you enjoyed the game and the analysis. As always, I'll put all the analysis in the description and in the comments as well. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, because we're giving away like a 5chess.com gold membership every month. So please do subscribe, and we will announce the winners in our channels every month. So thanks again, guys. Do subscribe and follow our channel. Thanks.